okay sometimes. Sometimes I can do it. Sometimes I don't want to. Thank you. I am working very hard. Thank you. Happy New Year. Somebody pay attention. Because folks think I don't do nothing. I be so worn out. When I get off of here after our long classes, I can sleep for 4 hours because I'm exhausted from energy. You know, it's telling me I'm live on my own channel. I don't think it, I guess that's no, because I don't remember it doing that before. Hello. Who enjoyed this morning's class? We didn't even get to what we was going to read. We didn't even get to what we was going to read this morning. That made me upset. I had a whole thing planned, but God had something different, I guess. Y'all went on and read it anyway. I know y'all did, but y'all can't help it now. But the sneak and read. Listen. You're welcome, Lex. I was watching a rewatch. Okay. Facebook. Hey, Miss Ida. I missed it. Was about to watch the Fam Bam. Your class this morning was naked. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You mean when the Holy Ghost hit this place? Listen here. I got 45 minutes before got to be like I love you, Sarah. Good morning, Justice, or afternoon, evening. Lord, it's not the morning. It's the night, Circa. It is not the morning. It's the night. It is the night. Ooh, just comfortable and warm. I got my house dress on. I bought this dress at TJ Maxx in 2012, and it still is like, I mean, I done ripped the lace, so now I just wear it around the house. But it's like a clean-up dress, you know. But it fits real nice. I like it. It's real stretchy and soft, and you know the grandma dress. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. I know exactly what I'm talking about. The grandma dress. We all got a moo or something, right? When do? What happened? What happened? Wait a minute. What I missed? What I missed? Okay. Let's see. I can move this just a little bit without moving the camera. Dang, I be trying to make this work. Maybe that's it. Hold on. Come in. Nope. Dang. Okay, that might work. We're just gonna have to work with it. Okay. I saw them swag surfing in church. It made me happy. Uh-huh. Yeah, I see the churches is picking up a little bit of what we be doing over here. Anybody paid attention? Is y'all seeing it? Our imprint on the internet, on Beyonce's internet? You can't help but see it. I'm excited about it. We talked about all fish don't come to the same bait. You know what I was thinking about, Pastor Jenkins, and you know what I realized? He weren't interference for me. Thank you, Pastor Jenkins. Because I'm a special ops and I got to get in and go into the dark places because these people ain't coming to the church. I got to go in and get the captives out like the Navy SEALs. So you keep on doing what you doing and doing that. And while they looking at you, I'm going to keep running in here in the dark and getting the ones. Because see, if they see you coming, they already know. But we working for the same team. I'm just the behind the scenes going to snatch the folks out the darkness. They ain't gonna come to the church and they not gonna be there. But I'm grabbing them though. Don't worry about it. You keep running interference, blocking for me, so they ain't paying attention to me, and I'ma just keep running back in here grabbing them out. You know what I'm saying? We working together. Don't worry about it. I know it look a little different, but spies, they can't stand out like Pastor Geno Jenkins. The devil see him coming. You don't see me coming. I can get into the places that Geno Jenkins can't and get the people that are trapped. Like in Percy Jackson in the casino. Remember they kept feeding them lotus flowers? And there was a voice that kept saying, you got to get out of here. Don't eat that no more. You hear me? Everybody's job in the kingdom ain't the same, y'all. And y'all got to stop thinking that. Every minister's job is not the same. Every prophet's job is not the same. Everybody don't have the same job description. And we all working for the same team. Unification is good when it's not blocking out the people that's supposed to be getting in. The church is so unified that they've become unified against the world, and the world is the people that the church is supposed to be the light to. So if you didn't blockaded them out and put up all these barriers, they can't even get in. So who is your sanctification for? If you're not being a Harry or a Harriet Tubman and going back into slavery and snatching souls out, why did God save you? Fishermen of men and women, of the lost, in the deep, in the dark, the chained. How do they get to you? I get what's wrong. I get it. But where do we start to talk about God can love you out of your sin? That's why I go to the parts of the Bible that I go to and show y'all. God did not make people feel uncomfortable when he was walking in the flesh. He went to the places where the sinners, the whores, the thieves, he made them people his friends. I do like my daddy, baby. You know what I'm saying? I need the 10 toes down people, honey, that can get in and get out. What you mean? They gonna see y'all super sanctified Christians coming a mile away. He need operatives like myself that can go in this strip club and walk out with 10 chicks and don't nobody think nothing about it. They ministered to every last one of them. He need me to be able to go in the trap and pull some niggas that don't know how to get out. He need me to go in there like a Navy SEAL. Some people are the general and they stand behind the podium and they tell you what the army is about to do and how many things and the laws and all of that. We got those people. And then you got the Navy SEAL. You never even see us. You don't even know who we are. We be standing next to you with our eyes closed looking at you. And you don't even know we in there. Hiya. Because I got to get these people out of here. So I can't make a lot of noise and let the enemy know I'm coming. I got to be able to blend in. So I can take the operatives out. I got to look like the enemy's folks sometimes. So that's what a spy do. They look like the people that's walking around. But they're doing it for a cause. To get into the places that the general, if they saw him coming, they already know to boot up, strap up. So we need Pastor Geno Jenkins. We need all of them. Because the army is not just one way. There's different teams that do different things. Some people is the front people, and some people is the people that get back and get the work done. They get dirty, they lay in the mud, they climb trees, they sit in the same space for hours and hours on end, and they slow their breathing, and they have trained themselves not to move, not to speak, to go without food, and to be completely invisible. While all the while in the enemy's camp. watching, waiting, and learning. This is for strategy. You can't come in looking like you a threat, or they already know to be on you. Who you gonna get out if they see you coming? Nobody. So you need the general that stands in the White House and speaks and says about our troops, Pastor Gino Jenkins. And then you need people like CERCA that ain't scared to go in the whole houses, in the trap houses, and the liquor store, and on the corner with the people, and sit there and talk to them about the Almighty God and His Son who can change their life. Everybody got a place. Pastor William Murphy, even T.D. Jakes. You don't have to like what's happening, but even King James or Queen James, the matricide, the person that killed his mama and used to cross dress, if it wasn't for King James, none of us would have the Bible over here. So you might not like who God used, but ain't that what the church was going through back in the day? They was mad because God was using people that they didn't feel like was worthy to do His work. Has anything changed? Ain't that why they was trying to kill the disciples? Because they was trying to remind them of who they used to be and what they used to do in the dark. And they was mad because God chose them instead of the people that had been in church and was virgins of Mary, and He let a hoe get a hold to the most powerful thing on the freaking planet. That box with alabaster that had His foreskin, His actual skin, or His umbilical cord in it, and it had been slow marinating in there for 33 years. It wasn't a reverend, a bishop, an apostle, a king, queen, or elder. He took the hoe that had bent over for pretty much every nigga in the town, let her get her bread up by the spike. Thank you, Jesus. I feel the power of God all over my legs. He let the hoe have the money to grab the most powerful thing on the planet, because there was not a priest, a pastor, a bishop, a pope, nobody that was holy enough to anoint God in the flesh. So you know what He did? He anointed His dang self. He put in the plan to have the Hebrew woman that had the son that did cryogenics back then take his umbilical cord and put it in an oil of spikenard. But then who added the hoe? And that is the oil that she broke on God Himself's feet. That's why the spikenard is so important, because it already had Jesus' DNA mixed with it. Because it wasn't a pope or a priest or a pastor that was clean enough to pray over anything and anoint God Himself. So what did He do? He anointed His own self with the blood. This is why blessed oil is representative, and it says wherever the blood flows, the Holy Ghost is there. And it's to protect it, because the blood had already, thank you, Jesus, had already been mixed with the oil from His birth on the 8th day when He was circumcised. And so then it happened again at crucifixion. Oh. And she took the locks. This is why black women locks always smell so good. They always got some kind of berries and juices and oils, and it smell like you just want to eat it. You walk by and they be like, because the sweet smell of this oil in a black woman's hair. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. When she took her hair down and poured that oil on his feet and took her locks and scrubbed God's feet with it and got him ready for baptism and burial. Excuse me. Wasn't a virgin that did that. Wasn't a married woman. Wasn't a noble woman. Matter of fact, when people saw her coming, they frowned their nose, grabbed their husbands and their daughters and sons. You know what she used to do? Do you know who she is? How dare her? And God said, no, I want her. I want the lowest of the low, and I will elevate them. Me. Not me, CERCA, God. I will elevate the lowest of the low. David was the least, the scrawniest of his brothers. Joseph as well. But he was the finest one. Joseph was the man. He reminded me of that man when they describe him as the man on oh, TikTok, baby. That one, that dark one with the glasses. And I said, that's a Joseph. I know he Joseph great grandson, honey. Because when the sun hit his skin, it's magical. That's why the Memphian woman was acting like that. I know what was wrong with her. Talking about that's my son. Girl. You won't, the wrong cheeks is moving. Sit on down. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to show y'all something about Lucifer and how he tries to do. Joseph was his daddy's most prized possession. Right? Out of all his kids and daughters and sons, Joseph was his favorite. Right? Or no? Yeah. Okay. Adam, at one point in time, was God's favorite, right? So much so that he was so proud, he displayed our forefather, and the angels had to bow, and all of this. And Lucifer said, bro, do you know who I am? So what did Lucifer do to Adam? He tricked him out of his glory, out of his grace, right? And then that same spirit rose up in Joseph's brothers and tricked him out of his grace and his favor with his father. Do you see the pattern? Now let's get this back. Let's run this all the way back. Why is Lucifer doing that? Lucifer does that because he lost his grace with his father and he'll never get it back. The beautifulness of Lucifer, he will never get it back. So what did he do? Every son that the father loves, he destroys that relationship. Because he destroyed his own relationship with his own father. And so then he don't want nobody else to have that. So he destroyed Adam's relationship with Jesus, with God. He destroyed every other. He destroyed Cain's relationship with Adam, and so forth and so on, because he is that jealous that because he cannot be in his daddy's face no more, and his daddy changed him from his glory, he gonna make every other father look at their son the way that God looks at him now. Hater, ain't he? Do you remember when we just looked up, when we were looking up jealous and envy and all of those things and what that means? We just read it the other day when it said a jealous person doesn't want anybody, an envious and jealous person don't want nobody to have more than them or what they have. And they will kill themselves to be better than you. Lucifer wants God's attention because you have it. You can mess up 1,000,000 times in a day and God will forgive you. He messed up one time and he never ever got a chance to mess up ever again in life. God said, yep, I'm changing you. I'm not even giving you a chance because you did a lot. But these guys, I'm going to give them forgiveness. Something you don't get. And they can come to me as many times as they want to and cry, and I'm going to help them and I'm going to forgive them. But you don't get that. You want to know why Lucifer baits you out? So that you can get to the point that he said. He said, y'all going to be in hell with me. Didn't little Uzi Vert tell y'all that? Lucifer. So when you understand who the enemy is, and you understand that he has people trapped, you understand why I don't want to be in the pulpit. Because I want to be able to be an operative. I don't want the enemy to see me coming. I want to be able to get into the places that most Christians cannot get into and get the people that's been trapped in the club for 25 years. The women that started out as dancers and now they're the bartenders and they can't leave. And so they've raised generations of strippers to the point where there's 3 generations of people that know what a stripper pole looked like before they 4. So I need to go in here and get mom or grandma and teach some value so that it can start to trickle down to the next generations. Because the enemy already feel like it got them snatched. But the Navy SEALs come in. Y'all know that ain't how I did it, but I got to be cool. I'm on the internet, but y'all know. And get in there and be like, come here, little boy, let me talk to you. One of the first places I had Bible study was in a strip club. (2001) April. No, excuse me, February. One of the largest Bible studies I had to date at 21 was in the back of a strip club in Arizona. I took my Bible in the club with me. And I used to laugh until they didn't. Till they came up in there shooting, and just so happened God allowed me to get fired for no reason 3 days before, 4 days before. And then on the night that my homegirl said, come back, they said, you can come back, the money in here, get it in. Come on. I said, I'm on my way. Got held up in traffic, everything. By the time I got to the club, it was the big old lights and yellow tape. In the 20 minutes that it took for me to get my bag, leave this club, and get ready to get to the other ones, 2 or 3 people lost their life in that very club. And all of my friends was being marched outside, and they were outside naked. And the news people was out there. And I drove on by like old girl in Set It Off. Jada, I was in there like this, y'all. Drove right on by like Jada did. Look at this. I called my own girl the next day. Like, what had happened over there? Drove right on by. No, I'm for real. I'm trying to tell you how it happened because the news was on all the corners, honey. I don't need them to be paying it back and my family see me in the back of there. I drove right on and slugged down, and I was driving a stick. And did. And did. And did. Thank you, God. I didn't know you was protecting me back there. I drove right on. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, God. I was like, damn, girl, they had y'all outside naked in the news. They didn't even let y'all cover up. God. Trying to tell y'all. Listen, but that's the same club 5 or 6 months later. Because of the conversations and Bible studies we had, young ladies got in contact with me on the day of 9/11, and a lot of those ladies walked out of that club and went to my church and got baptized in Jesus' name. Some of them had never heard the word of God. We got people from all walks of life in here. We had, at that time, they had Haitians, Cubans, this is Phoenix, baby. You got everything. Russian chicks in here. It's Amazonians all the way down to the midget chicks. So I'm trying to tell you, it was everybody in there. And this crazy girl, they would look in my bag and see my Bible. I don't care. What you got this for, girl? Girl, because I'm not about to be in here forever. Some of those ladies' sisters, when they got entangled in drugs and stuff, called me to come over their house and anoint their sisters' rooms while they sisters. How do you even know me? My sister talked to me about you, and I think that she needs your help. Now, what's crazy is the girl been in my dreams for the last 4 days, and I ain't seen her in over a year. And then I go to her house. Her sister calls me. I anoint her room. And the situation she was in, she got out of it. But God didn't let me see her. So one day I was walking through Walmart, 75th Avenue in McDowell or Thomas or wherever that Walmart is in Arizona, 75th Avenue. And or 80, yeah, it was 75th. Over there. I was walking through the Walmart over there. And she was on my mind. And she has a beautiful voice. Do y'all know I heard this lady singing this song and walked around the corner? And she was right there. She said, I've been looking for you. I said, I was just thinking about you in this store. And then she started to tell me how she went back to church and she got out of this situation. She wasn't dancing no more. God almost took her life because she had a call on her life and blah, 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 blah. So somebody got to be okay with going into the dark spaces. The places that people like Pastor Jenkins and T.D. Jakes can't go to. God was always sending spies in the enemy's camp to spy out what was going on and get people out. They had been trapped in slavery there. The devil had them worshiping idols. Everybody's job in the kingdom ain't the same. I have had to go to some dark places, and just because I was in there don't mean I'm participating. And sometimes God put me in places to protect people's kids because it was a lot going on. And I was young. 14, 15, 16 years old. Mama ain't about nothing, daddy ain't about nothing. And I gotta be in here combing hair, braiding hair, cooking, cleaning the house, hustling to get these babies. I'm talking about I'm young. Got truancy because I wasn't going to school because I'm making sure folks' kids got milk. And I don't even got no kids. Helping people pay, hustling to get lights on and water on and all kinds of stuff. And I didn't even have my own. I'm 14. Couldn't go home. Couldn't go to no family house for real. So when I see folks talking about they saved and sanctified, but you ain't taking care of no needs, quit lying to me. You lying. Do I hold events? No. The last time I did, I was sick for a month. I be trying. But we had one meet and greet, and I was sick for almost a month after that. Like, it had me messed up. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm about to have to start getting out here in a minute. I just don't know how it's going to work out. I'm going to have to get up on my vitamins and stuff because I don't be around people, and so then my immune system be crazy. After I be hugging and touching on people a lot like that. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I want y'all to stop and not be so judgmental of another person's walk. What's going on? What's up? Am I allowed to do communion with us? I don't listen. I'm listen. I'm not listen. I'm the dean of let me Let me tell y'all who I am. This ain't church. I promise y'all it ain't. It's cool. You can do all that stuff in other places. Listen here. So this is the thing right here. Let me get this right because I need y'all to understand. Newbies, let me tell y'all what's going on over here. Okay, we got to do our new student. What is it called? Frick, I can't think of it. What is it? When you start school, what is it? Orientation? New student orientation. Okay, so nice to meet you. I'm CERCA TROVA, the dean. I know. I'm just gonna say, because we got new people. The dean of We Outside International University. It's gonna feel like church over here, but it ain't. I promise you, it's gonna feel like church probably every day, but we outside, right? So we are not bound to the rules of religion and all of that, as far as what we can study, what we can read. Um, we don't care about what you do in your bedroom because you're gonna be judged for that. I suggest you read Second Baruch as your first book so that you can get that early. Because I realize now that needs to be in the orientation packet. I'm just gonna hit them with it in the beginning. I ain't even gonna ease them into that. So when we get our orientation packet together, there's gonna be a list of things I need you to read. Second Baruch. We gonna get that out the way early because the way that people been talking crazy to me for the last 4.5 months or 3 months or however long, I don't know. Yeah, we just gonna bust y'all in here early with that one, and then we'll slow walk y'all down to the rest of the stuff. Cause I guess I waited too late to do that. I got a lot of feedback about that for a long time, and I really think I'm just gonna hit y'all with that in the beginning. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, on the syllabus, it's gonna be there. So with that, uh, this is a place of wisdom and knowledge. We're not forcing you to abandon your religion. We just wanna help you understand it a little bit more. If you've just been going to church and you feel like you go, but you don't really understand how any of it is valuable to your life, we be trying to break it all the way down so that you can see the value, and it helps. It releases your stress. You start to spend wisely. You stop putting yourself in situations that you shouldn't, because then you realize that a lot of the things that happen in your life are because of your actions and no one else's. It's easy to blame people, but here we do a lot of self-realization, self-empowerment, self-improvement, not to where I am God in my life, but God, I didn't know I was this horrible of a person, but help me because I want to be better. That's what we do over here. My circle said he's seen where all the state's water in the USA is contaminated with diseases. Uh-huh. So, Miss Edie, you remember me saying I said they told us 50% in July, but it's really 100? We didn't know that 6 months ago, didn't we? And so that's why the dean told y'all, hey, start using your pure wells to get your water when you're cooking your noodles and stuff, because there's absolutely no way that the water could only be 50% contaminated. It's all 100% because all of the waterways are connected from one side to the other, from up to down. And now you tell me 6 months later that exactly what we talked about in July of this year is a fact. Well, we already knew. That's why we started using our pure well to boil our noodles and make our coffee instead of getting it out of the sink. Can I post reading info? What are you talking about? What reading info? You love it here. I love it that you love it here. Should I have all my preparations done by the eclipse? Yeah, you should have all your preparations done way before that. Right now. Right now. The water is making people sick. Remember I told y'all about my skin? Online. You can go to just type in Second Baruch in Google and it's gonna come up and you can read it. Or if you have these books, you could. Do you have these? You could read it in here. It's in here. The devil isn't against baptism because he baptizes his people in blood. People are baptized into the church of Lucifer, Satanism. He's not against baptism at all. He baptizes them in blood. Have you not seen Blade and all of the other? Yeah, he's not. He actually baptizes them in blood. He's a copycat. He's not against it. CERCA. I've been prepared since last year. Come on, boss. Shake and is. Look it. It is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. Lucifer is he uses every single thing that God did. He don't use nothing new. Nothing. Absolutely anything new. He don't use nothing new. It's 7 years. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay. Um, I know. Miss Wesley, I know. I study all of those things. I have it written down. This is something I used to talk to people about. I do understand, but you need it now. Oh, it's okay. With that. So I also wanted to talk to y'all. So something that I was thinking about earlier. A lot of y'all got put out of church. Do y'all remember when we talked about that? Who remembers when we talked about that you was gonna be getting put out of church when you start teaching the truth? Y'all remember we talked about it, and I asked y'all not to get put out. I told y'all just learn behind the scenes, but y'all didn't care. Y'all just went ahead and got put out of church anyway, because the CERCA TROVA WOIU community, the seeking and finding community, don't listen. They do whatever they want to do, don't you? Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all don't care. I said, don't get put out the church. And y'all went and got put out anyway. So, who knows where that scripture is in the Bible? Do y'all know where it is? Huh? Let's go to John 15. Let's go to John 15, ERV, please. Please and thank you. I want to show y'all something real quick, and then I'm going to run to the restroom because I've been drinking a lot of water. Y'all see I straightened up the shelf and stuff, and my desk is like clean, and I got all of that stuff out and put the costumes up. And I had to add something else to our basket. I put the toy swords in there and stuff. And then I hung the whip on the wall because falling over. So we have some dangerous stuff in here. I got a battle axe. Nigga can't be just accidentally brushing up against that. I got to have stuff organized in here. It's dangerous. Look, I was so uncomfortable in church recently. I wanted to just get up and leave with all those decorations. Uh-oh. You can't. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Who be going back to church and you don't even see it the same no more? Who done been back to church since you've been here and it's weird to you? Just a little bit. Anybody? I can't even go back. Uh-oh. Me. A little. Me. You said me. Amy, me. I haven't been moved to go back. Uh-oh. You know what, Queen? You always got. I want my daughter to follow you so bad on TikTok. I really do. I need her to follow you because y'all are the same person. I visited, but prior to coming, it wasn't the same. Wow, me? That's why I haven't been in 7 years. Haven't been back since January 1st, 2023. Whoa. Me, that's why I stopped. Okay. I just wanted to see. Me, I hardly go now because I wasn't being taught all the truth. Wow. I haven't been in years. Okay. I just want to know. So can I ask y'all a question? And this is not in comparison, but do you feel like your knowledge of the truth and where God, like what you should have been getting, or maybe I ain't gonna say should have, because you gotta see what ain't so you can know what is. Do you feel like your life has changed now that you study the word and don't just read it? Do you feel like you can actually apply the stories and life lessons that we read to your life? And has it been easier for you to stop doing things that maybe you couldn't do before when you was just going to church? It's easier to say no to things and you're not as confused. Or maybe you're not going on dummy missions and suicide missions because you're starving yourself from all kinds of stuff, trying to be perfect for people that ain't even perfect. Did God have to slap you in your face and make you stop doing stuff? Or did you just over time with learning his way and learning what he don't like? Frank, go away. Why is you over here? You ain't got nothing else better to do. You got your whole TikTok. Don't you think you should be teaching whatever you believe on yours? Instead of wasting your energy on mine. Because I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to block you because you're weird. Drop Dead Friends. Drop Dead Friends is here. He been here for a minute. So, I'm saying, go do something else. If you teach whatever you believe like I'm doing, and then you won't have no time to be getting on my nerves. That's why you got your own TikTok, and you can go live or start posting videos until you can, and then the people that want to listen to what you have to say will follow you. That's the best way to do it, not coming in my class and causing trouble or saying stuff that I don't care about. It's the easiest way to get off my damn nerves. Folks are so used to arguing on the internet, and it's crazy to me. This is social media. Is supposed to be fun and engaging. You're supposed to learn a lot and laugh and be entertained and not mad. I don't know why folks get on social media trying to make folks upset and angry like you ain't got nothing else better to do with your time. Nothing. Sucks if that's the highlight of your life to go and just go and oppose folks. Like, I'm just trying to help people's minds grow. Like, I don't have time for negative. You know, you're welcome, Drill. All right, let me go run to the bathroom, and then we got to bust this real quick because I think it's important. We're going to be all over. We got 3 places we're going to go, and none of them really have anything to do with each other, but I want us to talk about it. Hi. So, I started asking Pastor, why is he not telling people to get ready? Don't listen to me. Collect. Wait a minute. Mm-mm. Dad, we got an emergency. You said what's the emergency?
Is ready to pair.
Hold on.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Hello, Dad. Okay, hold on. I gotta make it in that. I just because your kids doing crazy. They getting kicked out of church and everything. I told them. Colette and everybody else. The Bible said that the church people is vicious, like vipers, poisonous snakes. You'll be careful. He called them murderers. You don't listen. You be careful. You hear? Don't go over there stirring the pot. You just because they will crucify you. That's what they did to Jesus. He came trying to tell them the truth. And y'all know what they did to him? They took the church money, the offering money, and put a hit out on him and had his homeboy come up and kiss him. Even though he had already healed their kids and stuff. Be careful with the church people. Look and see what they did to your dad. You be mindful. Was that good? Yeah, I tried to tell them because they don't know they wolves in sheep clothing. Not all of them, but most of them. Yeah, I told them. I just gave the announcement. Yep. All right, thanks, Dad. I hope you have a good night or day or eternity. I don't know. I know you really don't live in time because you are time. So have a nice eternity. I'll talk to you in the eternity. Because it ain't no night or day over there, so it's just eternity. I don't know. You can't say have a good night or day. You just say have a good eternity. He is time, so there's no night or day over there. So have a good eternity. You don't sleep, right? Okay, just moving on. It's not night or day over there. He's the light. So then you don't say have a good night, Dad, or have a good day, because he doesn't have either. He just is. You said you are so much fun. Good. I'm happy y'all like it over here. Listen, learning do not have to be all hell and brimstone. And I want y'all to stay awake in class. And when you leave this class, I want you to be so enamored with God and how intricate that He is in whatever it is that we're talking about, that one, you want to go looking for yourself, and two, you want to tell somebody. Do you hear me? Because when your life starts to change and when you start to understand it, when you start to apply the word to your life and it works, people want to know what you're doing. And then that makes them go searching for God. You don't got to beat them down. And that's what the church do. We like Peter and Paul now. We gonna be like the other people, the people that was walking with Jesus. They wasn't stuck up in the church all the dang time, judging folks and messy. Because every time you look at what the Israelites was doing when Jesus was walking and his disciples was walking, they was coming from wherever they was at to be nosy and point fingers and watch and be, do you see him? She didn't cook that food and didn't wash her hand. I can't. You see him over here and Jesus hanging out with them. They drunk and stuff. He over there with the wine babies and stuff. You didn't travel all the way from Jerusalem across the water to come see what Jesus is doing. Why you ain't in the church being busy waiting for the people that I'm sitting in there? How about that? Messy Susie and Messy Bobby. How about let me be out here catching the fish and then you clean them? How about that? Because we can't both do everything. How about that? Do your part in the kingdom. It's the arm, it's the leg, it's the eye, it's the tongue. The tongue work with the throat. The throat work with the lungs. The lungs work with the heart. The heart work with the system of the veins. And the muscular system works with the bone system and all of that. Everybody, you might be attending trying to be a hand. You just might be attending. Why is you trying to be a muscle? You not the eye, you the ear. You is the bottom lip. Why is you trying to be a forehead? Little pinky nail. Curving all the way over so you can try to be the fourth finger. No, get in your space. And some of the big toes don't want to be big toes, so they done crossed over to the middle side, almost to the third toe. Get in your space. Trying to cover somebody else up so you can get all the attention. You is a booty cheek. Quit trying to be a shoulder. That's going to look real funny. You a booty cheek and you trying to be up here. No. Go to your seat. We is one body, but everybody got their space. You are a blood cell. Why is you over here trying to be a neuron? Like, stop. Right. Know your role and play your part. Stay over there. God said it's one body, but it's a whole bunch of stuff to make it up. Do y'all forget that? Everybody don't have the same function. Every organ does not do the same thing. The left side and the right side of the brain don't even do the same thing. One side of your heart take blood in, the other side take dirty blood in or whatever, and the other one pump out or however it goes. Even the heart sides don't do the same thing. One ventricle does one thing, one does another. Like, you gotta know your spot. And when you get to trying to be another part in the body, then the body ain't gonna work right. You throwing off the enzymes and stuff. You messing up. We become toxic because now the brain can't do what it's supposed to do because you over here trying to be come on. Causing trouble. Worried about what the right arm is doing when you're an ankle on the left. I just need you to stay in your space so we're not walking like this. So people don't think it's nothing wrong with the body of Christ, but it's all messed up. It's toxic. Because everybody trying to be the head. Everybody trying to be the shoulders. Everybody trying to be the mouthpiece. Everybody using their ears for the wrong things to listen to instead of listen to the heart of the person. You want their business. And instead of listening to the pain as to why this person keeps rehearsing it, you want their business so you can cause more pain, more shame, and more hurt. You're using your ears for the wrong thing. You want to cause more embarrassment with the information you use and not a petition with God to change that person's life. You want to continue reminding people of where you met them at or where you left them at so that they can't grow. So you're going to turn off the grow light for folks? Because you didn't made it. And you didn't close the door to glory, and you didn't close the door to salvation. Let me let every single church person, 66er, folk that want to come and judge people know this. Can't not one soul come to God unless he calls them. You didn't call them. So you don't get to turn them away from God. I don't care how high the man has put you. And what organization you over and how many people you done preached to and how many millions of dollars you got. You did not call people to Christ. Christ called people to himself. He said, can't no man even come to me unless I call him. Which means you don't get to turn them away from the house of God because they don't look like you think they should look. I don't care how many times you witnessed to him, you didn't bring them to Christ. He called them. That soul was already ready to receive. That's why he had you working on it. You ain't did nothing. That's why I told her I didn't do nothing. Y'all ask a question. God let me come across y'all FYP or Zoe's page or Shaq's page or whoever it was, wherever you found me at. But I had information that I had been sitting on, that the ministers around me, that the bishops around me, that my friends, my old ex-husband, that was a whole assistant pastor, they didn't want to hear it. I know what the church folks do. I was surrounded by them. All my friends were bishops and ministers and apostles and all of that. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is the crowd. But then I also had my other niggas and they was saying it was, and it's so crazy because they would listen and they would apply it and their lives would change. And the saints around me and the so-called, oh, they ain't changed that. I said, do y'all realize y'all be putting curses on people? God will start to do a new thing in a person's life and y'all gonna snatch them back to under your feet and not saved and all of that. This is why Jesus came and went and got the people that he got, because they was gonna have compassion because they knew who they used to be. She knew she used to be a hoe, so then she could talk to the young ladies that's on their way to hoe school. He used to be a robber, so then he can talk to the nephews that's on and the brothers that's on their way to robber school. He can, you see what I'm saying? Because you sanctified folks ain't gonna talk to nobody; they're beneath you. So then he had to bring people that they could identify with and say, "Dang, you really did live my life." Yes, and I can tell you how God can change it because He changed mine. Because we used to be the same person. That's the one thing the church be missing. You talk a good game, but you don't spur on the action. God saved you, and instead of you being a Harry or Harriet Tubman and going back in and getting the slaves to the same sin that you was in, you put up a blockade and say, "Oh, they're dirty and I'm clean. God wash me. I don't." What if God would have did that? You would not be saved today. You would have not had the opportunity to even be a Christian. Because we was all born in sin and shaped in iniquity. It ain't one person that wasn't born in sin. You was born a liar, sanctified person. You was born a cheat. You was born a thief. And that could be stealing people's time, stealing people's energy. It might not be a physical thing. Trying to ruin somebody's character. You're a murderer. You don't have to unalive a person to kill their spirit, to kill their faith, to kill their joy, to kill their growth. As a matter of fact, that's worse, because at least if they were dead, they wouldn't feel nothing. But you have been on somebody's head for 25 years to make them feel like they are less than, and you expect me to listen to you. I don't want to hear nothing church folks got to say if it ain't telling me about the love of God and how he can change me. Because the woman, I have been in church my whole life. In and out. Seen the highest of the high and the lowest of the low in the churches. I'm trying to tell you. Bishops and sat and had breakfast, the whole nine, because of the family I come from. With that, I saw men cheating on their wives, men beating their wives in the church. Bringing their girlfriends to sit on the front row in front of their wife. Folks stealing money. But you want to talk about the burglar? You burgling the house of God. More people sitting up in the church got more prescriptions in their purse than the people that's in the trap. Where you think they get them from? The grandmas that go to church. The uncles and the aunties that stay at the doctor getting a pill. Got syrup in your purse. But I call somebody a drug addict and you ain't been without a prescription for over 60 days. Well, let's 5 years. You ain't went one day without taking some kind of medicine. Even though the word pharmacy means spell, incantation, magic, and poison. But you stay at the pharmacy getting spells, incantations, poison, and magic. But you want to talk about the people that's on the corner? Well, you sitting up in the church with spells in your purse, potions and whatnot, right on in the church. And we'll hand them out to your friends if they got a headache. Pharmakia means magic. Spells or incantations. This is where we get our English word pharmacy. We're drug addicts. The ones that's under the spells. The ones that the Bible said would be bewitched. That was going to worship idols and their pastors were paying the prostitutes. Like we see on all social media. I'm not knocking the church. I'm just saying, before you point your finger, you need to realize that we can see y'all. I don't care how many scriptures you post and yell in our face. We can see y'all. And one of the things that we don't be seeing is the love of God and long suffering with people that's in sin. God was long suffering with you. He's still long suffering with you because as soon as you stepped in the judgment seat, he could have killed you dead at that moment. The moment you spoke against somebody and said God didn't call them, and he did, he could have killed you in that moment. Because a lot of people told me, God ain't called you. I said, oh, okay. You need to come to my church. No. You already told me who I wasn't, and you just met me right now. You didn't try my spirit. You didn't ask me what I know. You looked at my outside and told me what God told you from my outside. Right, and he said, don't judge the outside, judge the inside. The spirit, judge the spirit by the spirit. Don't be fooled by what you see. Has he not been telling us that all throughout the scripture? Or what? Hmm? That part. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's why Jesus didn't come looking like the king of everything. He came in a barbecue suit and some barbecue sandals. He came like the uncles on the grill. He had a linen suit on with some leather sandals on, the barbecue sandals with the buckle on them. He didn't come with all his horses and all of that stuff. He came looking like the uncle on the grill in his beat up Cadillac that he didn't have, talking about he gonna get it fixed. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, I did an hour without no bathroom break though, so I'm good. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Hola, hola, hola. Let's get this cracking. All right. Ooh. John 15 and 8, please. No, John 15 and 18. I'm sorry, not 8, 18. John 15 and 18, please. Oh, please and thank you. Ooh, yeah. This body is old. Goodness gracious. It just be aching for no reason. I ain't even putting none of my cream on either, Queen. probably why I've been achy. Excuse me. Take me a hot bath and oil down. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Here we go. Y'all already, y'all know I'm in ERV, right? Hey, auntie. Yes. Her ointments like that always. Ooh. Indigestion be a thing too. When you get old, you eat anything spicy or whatever. Pay for it for 2 days. All right. So it says, if the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. This is why the world hates you. Remember what I told you. A servant is no greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you also. If they obeyed my teaching, they will obey yours also. They will treat you this way because of my name, for they do not know the one who sent me. If I had not come and spoken to them, they would not be guilty of sin. But now they have no excuse for their sin. Whoever hates me hates my Father as well. If I had not done among them the works no one else did, they would not be guilty of sin. As it is, they have seen, and yet they have hated both me and my Father. But this is to fulfill the law. But this is to fulfill what is written in their law. They hated me without reason. There's going to be people that hate you just because of the gift that God put down on the inside of you. They don't even know why they don't like you. They don't even know why they can't stand you and you just rub them the wrong way. And it's because, for real, they not God's kids. I irritate the hell out of a lot of Christians. Y'all done seen them come in here and act a plumb fool with me. If we serving the same God, why are you so mad? I'm in here talking about the Bible and you interrupted my whole class. Like, you not excited that however many people is here is listening to the Bible? All around the world, too. Not just in the United States. So if they don't come to your church, they not saved. If they not in your organization, they can't learn about God. Okay. Well, I just offer it to whoever want it, and they can pick up the seeds and do what they needed to do, plant them wherever they need to plant them, and I let God do the rest, because I'm not supposed to be taking the whole garden over. I'm just dropping seeds. That's all. He might have me water a few people or prune a few people, but I ain't trying to do everybody's job. I'm just trying to do what, if he tell me to punch the holes for the seeds, I'm punching the holes for the seeds. If he tell me to drop the seeds, I'm dropping the seeds. If he tell me to water the seeds, I'm watering the seeds. If he tell, I don't know what he's going to have me doing this week, but I don't care about what you're doing, because I just need to know what I'm supposed to be doing this week. Today, in this hour, in this moment, in this very second, because I'm being paid by God to do the job that he assigned to me in this life movie. And sometimes people be in the wrong spot, like you coming in before your cue, or you trying to take over another person's script. You just got to read the one that you practice. And not be in my space trying to read my lines. And a lot of church people try to read God's lines. They try to put themselves in God's place. If you don't respect them, you don't respect God. It didn't say nothing about that. I don't got to deal with your BS, and you're not equated to God. What are you talking about? If you don't respect me, you don't respect God. No, I respect God, but you don't do nothing for me to give you my respect. You want me to respect you because a man gave you a title? What title did God give you? Tell me that. Because your homeboy put you the head of the church, or your boyfriend, one of the two. But what calling did God put on your life? That I'll respect. But something that another man gave you, no. No. He could have did that to spite another minister that he felt was more anointed. It's just like in the music industry. There are more talented people that are not famous than the people that are famous and not really all that talented. Actors and the like. It's how much they're willing to do. It's the same thing in the church. Are you ready to be a yes man and a yes woman? Well, then we'll elevate you. And they try to equate them elevating you to God elevating you, and it's not the same thing. Just because you're elevated in an organization don't mean God did that. You might have slept your way to the top of that organization, and that's happening in the church. You might have backstabbed your way and told on every minister to boot them out your way. Like, we don't know how you got there. Just because you're there doesn't mean that God put you there. It could have been because of your family name. But you ain't even anointed. It's a whole nother man that should have been a pastor or over that division. But because he don't got the name, he don't get the job. John 16:1, please. Next chapter. I need to blow my nose. Y'all ready? Okay. It says, all this I have told you so that you will not fall away. They will put you out of the synagogue. I'm going to read that again. All this I have told you so you will not fall away. They will put you out of the synagogue. Who is they? The pastor, the church. Why would they put me out of the synagogue? For believing in God. Because if you go back to the chapter before this, he said they're going to hate you because they hate me. They don't really know who I am. They don't even really believe I'm the Son of God. How many times have we ran into 66ers over here that don't even believe the Bible that they read? The Pharisees and the Sadducees. Come on. The organized religion. Most of the people that come here talking about they are Christian don't even believe the Bible that they read. Because we be telling them straight facts that we got from y'all KJV. And they be about to fight us talking about we crazy. And it's right in their Bible. Right or wrong. Because they don't know him. They don't have relationship. They have religion. And the Bible told us about this early. They going to put you out the church because you know the truth. They going to put you out the church because you don't follow man's laws. You follow God's laws. I got to blow my nose, y'all. I'm not going to go to the other bathroom. I'm going to go right here so y'all about to hear me blow my nose. Ooh. I got my diffusers on. I think it just be too hot at my house. I know that's what it is. It's too much heat. It's my nose. blow like my nose like an elephant. No, it's okay. There's a lot of stuff going on. All right. Here we go. It says, they will put you out of the synagogue. In fact, the time is coming when anyone who kills you will think that they are offering a service to God. They will do such things because they have not known the Father or me. I have told you this so that when their time comes, you will remember that I warned you about them. I did not tell you this from the beginning because I was with you, but now I am going to him who sent me. None of you ask me where you are going. Rather, you are filled with grief because I have said these things. But very truly, I tell you, it is for your good that I am going away. Unless I go away, the advocate will not come to you. But if I go, I will send him to you. When he comes, he will provide the world. He will prove the world to be in the wrong about sin and righteousness and judgment. About sin, because people do not believe in me. About righteousness, because I am going to the Father, where you can see me no longer. And about judgment, because the prince of this world now stands condemned. I have much more to say to you, more than you can bear. But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you in all. He will guide you into all the truth. He will not speak on his own. He will speak only what he hears, and he will tell you what is yet to come. He will glorify me because it is from me that he will receive what he will make known to you. All that belongs to the Father is mine. That is why I said the Spirit will receive from me what he will make known to you. When they were crucifying the Christians, they thought that they was doing, when they was crucifying, y'all, this lash is going to drive me crazy. When they was crucifying God's disciples and the disciples that God was making, when they was boiling them in oil and throwing them to the lions, they thought they was doing that, the Pharisees and the Sadducees, in God's name. Because they didn't know God. So they attacked, they hurt, they defiled God's chosen people because of what they thought and not what God told them. Because they're of their religion and their laws and their rules. They got rid of God's chosen, or tried to get rid of God's chosen, because they not really the chosen people. They pretending. Or even if they were God's chosen people, they've decided to let religion take the place of relationship. Because man applies them. They don't ask God if he pleased with their life. It's if pastor see me at church. But what did you live all week? What do you live when you go to the bathroom and you in there gossiping about the people in the church? What are you living? You in the church cutting up. You're in the church causing confusion. You're in the church eyeing people's husbands and trying to get folks to break up so you can move in on the wife or the husband. Like, I don't understand. You're pushing the people away from God that need him, that he called to himself. Because it's your church or your religion or your organization. Like, y'all got to chill out. And even when you see stuff, how about you pray? Ask God to help that person, because everybody is a sinner, whether they a pastor or not. Because you ain't clean. Your stuff just ain't worldwide news. But if it was, what kind of common courtesy or what kind of compassion would you want if God was putting your business on this spinning wheel called the internet, and everybody on every social media was posting your moment of weakness? Or your moment of failure? Shouting it to the top of the rooftops. You know what you did, that you shake and say, God, please forgive me for that even now. Don't forget. What if that one thing that you don't never want to tell nobody about is the thing that was running on this internet right now? Morning, noon, and night. Everybody talking about it. Everybody got something to say. And none of those people were there when it happened. You wasn't there. You don't know why that person was in the situation they was in. But you don't care about running their business, though, so how about we run yours? Let's take the most shameful act that you would ever have done, that you have tried to sweep under the rug. You don't even go near anything that will spark a conversation about it because you don't want to remember and or talk about it. What if that is what everybody on the internet was on your regular social media? What if somebody got a hold of it and was talking about it for you? And we all got to see your moment of weakness or your moment of failure or your moment of sin. Would you be so quick to be asking questions about why and where and would you be reposting all of that? Would you want people reposting it on all of their social media, that one moment that you don't want nobody to know about? Why you so quick to share other people's failures? You said I would be mortified, that part, and the worst part is they don't have no remorse about it afterwards, and don't. But what if that was your indiscretions? For millions and millions and millions. Think about that thing that you don't want to be associated with. Because remember, like it said in 2 Baruch, whatever compassion you give to other people, that's all you getting. Whatever discretion you give to other people, that's all you getting. You want people sharing your bad, your darkest moments, the stuff that you cringe when you think about that you even did it. Celebrities are just people. They make mistakes. They're not perfect, and some of this they didn't even. I did not try to go viral. I told y'all, my daughter been trying to get me on TikTok for years, and I call it stupid. For like 4, 5 years, I didn't even want to see them. Hell, probably the night that I went viral, she probably sent me a video and I didn't watch it. And they was like, we've been trying to get you to even watch a TikTok video and you wouldn't do it. And now I'm on TikTok all day, every day. The very thing that I kept saying I didn't want nothing to do with changed my life. You never know. But that's why I always got up here and told y'all all the nasty, crazy, because y'all ain't about to do me. I told y'all I was walking. Y'all wasn't about to do me like y'all did Shamar. Like, y'all brutal. And not that it's any of y'all business, but I ain't got nothing. It is what it is because I'm me because of all of that mess I went through. But I know how vicious people can be when they put you up on a pedestal and then they find out something about you because I went through that with my family, friends, and the like. So God prepared me for this here Beyonce's internet a long time ago when it was through the churches and through the family and folks down in this place and that place know all my business and I ain't seen you in 15 years. But guess what? Anything that God brought me out of and that He let me keep my sanity through, you can't make me shame for it. Especially stuff I shouldn't have made it out of with my right mind. And I'm going to let you make me shame? it's an amazing thing that I'm even in my right mind with all the hell I've been through. You can't make me feel shame about that. The fact that God kept me in situations that I shouldn't have been kept in. You can't make me feel bad about that. That's my testimony to say that even when I was in a bad situation or was not lining up what God wanted me to do, He still kept me. That's glory to Him. And if the only way for you to make yourself feel better is to talk about my indiscretions or whatever you feel like you used to know about me, well, you lame as hell anyway. Because who the hell care about? You ain't got nothing going on with your life to where you just got to be talking about other people. The highlight of your life is making somebody else look bad. Your life sucks. And most people that want to do that want to keep the heat off of them because they ain't really never doing nothing or don't got nothing going on for their own self. Only people that want to make people look bad is insecure people or people that don't feel confident in their own self. Because confident people try to build people up and bring them up. They don't care about getting credit or none of that. They don't really care. As long as your life is better, they cool. Don't nobody even got to know that they helped you or did nothing. They don't even got to say nothing. They just see their work. All right. I need y'all to go to Judges 13 real quick, please. ERV, please. I think I was in the international version reading. It did not go to the easy read like I asked it to. Y'all ready? Judges 13. Yes. Thank you, Just Dusty. Mm-hmm. I need y'all to write one word down. Y'all ready to write this word down? And then please go tell me the definition real quick. Y'all ready? Y'all, these lashes is doing their own thing. This is going, I don't know why it's doing it. It's driving me crazy too. I be sleep hard. I know I sleep like this, so I done messed it up. Predestined. What's the definition for predestined? If it, they going in the cabinet. What's the definition for predestined? Of an outcome or course of events determined in advance by divine will or fate. Okay. Shouts out to Google. Girl, Google is our best friend over here. We do a lot of Google. We do a lot of searching and looking up stuff and breaking stuff down. Study of etymology of words and whatnot. We do a lot of that over here. So you're going to want to stay around. It's great. Appointed. Divine. The doctrine that God has eternally chosen those whom He intends to save. Okay. Already planned. Could we say scripted? So could we say that scripted and predestined are the same? Could we put that little equal sign there and say that they the same? Predestined and scripted. Could we do that? Okay. A desire, a particular purpose or fate. Okay. Where you supposed to stand, where you're going to drive to, where you're going to live, who you're going to marry, foreordained, ordained, predetermined. Okay. Okay. So your life is scripted. Who agrees? Now, whether you ad lib or not, or improvise or improv is on you. But there is a script. And God is the only person that you can get that. He's the director, so you got to go directly to the director to get the script. Because he's the producer, he funded the project, and he found all the actors. But you have to go get your script from the director. Who is the director? The director of your life is God. He's the person that scripted you for whatever it is that you're supposed to do daily. And this is why he says, before you make any decisions or before you act, come to me so I can tell you what to do. The director tells you where to stand, when to come on, when to stop, when to go. They send you to costume and makeup and all of that because they know exactly how they want you to look. They have a vision of their mind of how this character is going to perform, if it's going to be sweet or mean, the protagonist or antagonist. Like, it's already scripted. But you have to go to the director to understand if you're supposed to be in makeup or hair or costume or practicing your lines with the writers. Okay. You keep trying to write the script, and he's already written it. So if you are lost, go to him and he will guide you. Ask God first in anything. Come on now, before you do it. Wow, my pastor just preached about this. That means he needs you to get that Dominic Daniels, because you be acting without direction. And it don't got to be all the time. But the guy that you heard a couple times, and that means come on in. He had to put 2 C's there. That means don't act. It might be something that's getting ready to happen, and he don't need you to act without praying and fasting first. Because it can be detrimental if you do. Do you see what I'm saying? And it don't got to come right now. It could be something for later. But whenever God is telling you, don't act before he tell you, it's for a reason. If he say pull back, stay back, chill out, stay back, pull back, chill out. Because the devil might have a trap for you. But it don't look like a trap. It look like regular grass until you walk and then you down in the bottom of a hole trying to figure out how to get out. Screaming at the top of your lungs, asking somebody to help you, but it ain't nobody around because the devil made sure of it. He pushed them all away. Yet what's golden ain't always gold. Come on, baby. That part. Here we go. Predestined. Y'all ready? And then I'm going to go after this. Y'all ready? We in Judges 13. Put a hand up if you're ready. Please. Okay. You ready over here? Y'all ready over here? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. Again, the people started doing what the Lord said was wrong. So the Lord allowed the Philistines to rule over them for 40 years. I'm going to read that again. Again, the people started doing wrong. What the Lord said was wrong. So the Lord allowed the Philistines to rule over them for 40 years. There are things that you do that piss God off, and so he will allow the enemy to rule over you, to get under your skin, to do things because you didn't listen. Kind of how you say to your kids when they not listening and they fall, that's what you get. Who were the Philistines? Who's the Philistine that we read about all the time? The giants. So Goliath and another one. What's his name? Wasn't Og a Philistine too? Mhm, mhm. So the giants and the monsters got to rule over the regular people? Where have we seen that? There's a movie, a kid movie about that. Where have we seen that? $300. It's in Egypt, but it's a movie. Okay, the gods of Egypt, but it's a movie. It's a kid movie. Narnia? Narnia. Narnia. Ain't that kind of what the witch, she was one of the giants people, wasn't she a lot bigger than the human sized people? And it was the satyrs and all of that was ruling over the sons of Adam. Remember, they was trying to get to the sons of Adam to what, kill them, wasn't they? That happened in Big Friendly Giant too. Okay. Yeah. Because the satyrs was the children of the giants. All the animals talking and all of that kind of stuff started to happen again because the giants started going into the angels went into the animals so they could talk again because God had stripped them of that in the garden. Excuse me. He stripped the angels in the garden. Not in the garden. He stripped the angels that caused Adam to fall. He did some things to them. Lucifer and his buddies, right? And then I'm sorry, this lash is gonna drive me crazy. And then when that fallen angels came and went into the animals and the women, then animals could speak again, and spirit rules over humans again, which is what Lucifer wanted to do. And the animals and the angels felt like they lost out because of man, so then they came together and made monsters, and they were the rulers and kings and all of that chronicles. Because if you go and you look up a lot of those, they have the kings and queens, they'll have a human form and they'll have an animal human form. Like Nereus, Job's brother. He was an ancient Mesopotamian king, but he could be human because he walked out in the desert to go visit Job. But then when we see him in Greek mythology, he had an octopus bottom or a snake bottom. He was a mer person or some type of aquatic being. And we know that they are able to swap back and forth. They're shapeshifters because their fathers are shapeshifters. This is why the Bible says you never know when you're entertaining an angel. Because they can be in their angelic shape and form, and then they can look like a human. The Bible literally says you never know when you entertain an angel. Beware, because you never know. It never said good or bad. It just says you never know when you entertain an angel, which means an angel can look exactly like a human person. He's an Aquaman too. Nereus is an Aquaman. The second one, don't tell me. The first one or the second one? the second one? Don't tell me. The first one? Nereus is in the first one? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it now. Okay. The King in Green. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look at it. Again. Do that be tripping y'all out? Do that be tripping y'all out? And now y'all see why people don't want to watch TV with me? They be like, do you know everybody? But I read this. This is the story of. Yeah, I thought I was lying 2 years ago when I told you that nobody gonna want to watch TV with you because you're gonna be read all the stories and they gonna be mad because you know the plot before they do. You know the plot before they do, so they don't want to watch TV with you because they want to be surprised. But you done read the stories, or when they sitting there watching it with you, they thinking about the conversations that you had when they was halfway paying attention and you was telling them about what you learned. And now they see it on the big screen because they can pay $35 to go learn what you learned for free by reading and studying in class. Ain't that crazy? Now they want to talk about it. Well, I don't want to talk about it. I was trying to tell you. Remember you was rolling your eyes and calling me crazy? It's crazy now. Now you want to go stealing my books and stuff. I see it. Now you wanna, I come in the room and you got my books. Or you coming over and I always want to be down in my office trying to look around for stuff. I'm gonna need you to know. Okay? Can you not? Stay on my stuff. You didn't believe it. You did not believe, so no. You don't get to come over here messing with my stuff. Aquaman 1. All right, let's get this going. Because we just going to run through this. And then I'm going to get out. Because I want to play Harry Potter today, for real. I keep saying it and I don't do it. And I want before the world ends, I need to play all these video games I have. Okay? All right. So, there was a man named Manoah from the city of Zorah. He was from the tribe of Dan. Manoah had a wife, but she was not able to have any children. The angel of the Lord appeared to Manoah's wife and said, "You have not been able to have children, but you will become pregnant and have a son. Don't drink any wine or any other strong drink. Don't eat any food that is unclean because you are pregnant and you will have a son. And he will be dedicated to God in a special way. He will be a Nazarite." Now, let me tell you what's really crazy. Real quick. My son came to me one time. He said, "Mom, I think I'm a Nazarite." I said, "What you mean?" Now, what's crazy, and I'm going to tell you why this is crazy. He was just telling me when he was studying it, like it was hitting him, about his hair never being cut and all these different things, not supposed to cut his hair, blah, 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 and how his spiritual life grew when he grew his locks, right? Well, my son didn't know that when I was pregnant with him, I craved the purple grape juice. I craved grape juice of all kinds. I take that back. White grape juice. I craved grape juice, but I couldn't drink it. Every time that I would drink it, it would taste good in my mouth. But as soon as that mix hit the back of my throat and my stomach, I was vomiting it up. I don't care how many times I drank it. From the time I got pregnant until the time I delivered my son, I would buy it. Okay? I would buy it, chill it, slushy, and try to drink it. I try to drink it warm. I try to drink it cold. I try to drink it whatever, room temperature, all of that. I cannot drink no grape juice the whole time I was pregnant with my son. My daughters, I could kill grape juice, drink a whole gallon of it, kill it. My son, certain stuff, My body wouldn't even let it get past the back of my throat. And I look at my son. He was a virgin until he was almost 24, 25 years old. It's a lot of things. I don't think he drank for the first time until he was after 20 something. And I'm not saying, oh, whatever. I'm just saying a lot of his life and how he lived. When he said that to me when he was 16 or 17, I was like, boy, okay. But then to look at even my start he's my first child. When I was pregnant with him, is a lot of stuff that now that I think about it, like grape jelly, I couldn't eat that. It was crazy. And I used to love grape now. That's why I eat strawberry now. I don't even buy grape jelly no more. All the way back from back then. And he's about to be 27. You see what I'm saying? He's gay. He's 27 and he's had a woman. No, I told my son, don't put your penis in nobody if you can't put her in a house and let her stay home and raise your kids. I taught my son that his body is valuable and he don't got to give it to these nasty heifers if he don't want to. Sorry, your mama didn't teach you that. Told him, don't sleep with them girls in high school because they going to be ran through. You will see the good girl after you get out of high school. And now all of them little nasty girls want my son that was trying to pay him to take his virginity. No, he ain't gay. He worth something. Sorry, your mama didn't put you on. You got offered 10 racks for your virginity. You got offered $5,000 for your virginity because my son sure did. Expensive and valuable is two different things, homie. How about that? He said he ain't having no kids until he can make sure his wife can sit home. That ain't gay. That's responsible. Because you can put your penis a lot of places, but if you can't take care of the womb while it's carrying your child, you a piss poor nigga anyway. That's gay. Nigga. My son respect women. He don't call women bitches. He open the doors for women. What you mean? Nigga. What's gay is the fact that you think that calling a woman a bitch is okay. That putting kids out here that's sleeping with a whole bunch of women, that don't give you no value. You trash. Nigga, you everybody property, nigga. It ain't hard to get a nigga that's slanging dick everywhere. Nigga, they come a dime a dozen or then you know. But to get a man that has only been with one or two women while he 27, about to be 30, yeah, baby, that make you a little rare, nigga. Watch your mouth. I chose to invest in my son's character, not his Jordans. Tell who parents didn't raise them ethically. My son can go in places and he done been around men that's so overprotective of their daughters. Oh, he done got mad. He got upset. He'll be all right.
All right, next one.
Petty. Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be okay. He didn't like them words, did he? No, he probably reported my page because he felt embarrassed. He'll be okay. What you not gonna do is come for my baby. Watch your words. Watch your words. You gonna not come for me. He gay. Now you're mad, nigga. I would block me too. Please. Listen. He'll be okay. I'm used to people not liking it, honey. I ain't worried about it. Right. You wanna watch your words. He is. Stay out the kitchen. Exactly. I ain't worried about it. He'll be okay. That's why I told y'all this internet don't be ready. Listen, this internet do not be ready. You gonna watch if you gonna watch how you talk to me. I don't care who you are. Y'all be keyboard gangsters. I'm coming for your juggler, honey. They be mad. They'll get over it. Ain't nobody worried about it. We done been blocked before, and right, right. He gonna cry in the car. Well, good. I bet you won't come for my boy no more. I bet you'll watch what you say. You didn't like me talking about your mama. Well, then watch. You don't talk about this mama's boy. Then how about that? You said I love the way you eat. Yeah, he'll be all right. Listen, to my newbies, we get blocked because folks think that I care about the internet. I don't. But what you gonna do is watch your mouth when you come in my class, and you're not gonna just talk about my kids. I'm a mama lion, honey. I bust heads in behind mine. Come on. I sure do got another TikTok. Y'all go to Tana Place. Let me see if I can. I forgot we got TikTok over there. I just looked at it too. Let me see if I can remember what my login is. I forgot. Quit playing. We sure do got Tana. Come on in. Hold on, let me get over here. Let me see if I can switch my profile. I forgot my passcode though. Hold on. Let me see. I forgot we got the other one. Account. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just seen this. Switch. There we go. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, is it on my phone? Oh my goodness. How was I doing this the other day? I think it's on my phone, y'all. Hold on. Let me go get my phone. I forgot we got that in our place. Into. Hold on. Let me see. I be forgetting. Y'all know I got too many codes. I mean, too many, what's the names? Let me see if it'll let me switch my profile on here. Did they take my account off? I just looked at this. Hold on, family. I gotta figure it out. I gotta get back into that place. I don't ever be remember. write all my passwords down. Hold on. Where the hell did I write it? I think this is it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if it's over here. One of these got I can switch it. Hold on. Come on. My creators use. I just looked at this on one of these dang devices and I can't remember which one is freaking on. It's saying my login didn't expire. Come on then. I need to stay logged in here. What the heck? Hold on, y'all. Bam, we in here. Let me see if I can go live over here. Hold on. We back for see. Okay, wait a minute. So I think I should be able to get in on this one too. All right. Hold on, family. We about to go back to 10 our place. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Come on in. Y'all go to 10 our place. We back in there. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on. I ain't set this crap up in a minute. Hold on, y'all. Come on. What the heck? When did they start all this crap? Folks is crazy. We in there. We on TikTok on Tell Not Place. It is. It is. Hold on, let me put a video up real quick that we over on Tell Not Place. Yeah, we live on Tell Not Place. It's haters all around. Come on over to Tell Not Place on TikTok. We in there. They be mad. Hola, hola! We on. And this is why I told them they better go. I gotta start telling people to follow. Y'all know I don't like doing that. Folks is crazy. They be mad. Hola, 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 hola. I put a video up, so they do be mad. We in here. Don't come for my baby, honey. Don't come for me. Don't come for nobody over here. Watch your mouth when you come over here. I guarantee you, you're gonna watch your mouth. Hola, hola. I guarantee you, you're gonna watch your mouth when you come over here, honey. I told y'all I'm going straight for the chop you right in your throats. We're not gonna play. We're not gonna play. Don't play with my kids. Don't do that. You looking to get chopped up. For real. See, that's why we got Tad now. I just had to go relog into it because it's been a long time. So now if they block us, you already know. Just jump right over here. Hey, Auntie. Look, and we back. It is. Listen, folks be mad. But do y'all see? And then when I go in and run it down to them what it is, then they want to get mad and try to block me. Well, you came in here being offensive. I thought we was playing. You just spout stuff out like that, you're not gonna come in here and act like you got Tourette's. And ain't nothing wrong with having Tourette's. But if you act like it, then we got to get you on some medicine, and that's called I'm gonna chop you in your throat, so you can't say nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah. They be mad. I'm used to it. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm used to it. People gonna be okay. They gonna do what they do. They gonna be all right. You said, let me go grab my chairs. One little monkey ain't gonna stop my shoulder, and ain't. Drop their friends is around. They be mad. They gonna be okay. I promise you they is. Now, I don't normally ask y'all to do this, but can y'all share the live so folks know where we at? And y'all know I don't ask y'all to do that normally, but because a lot of people, I ain't been telling people to follow Tell Not Place, so a lot of people don't know. So can y'all share our live and just hashtag CERCA TROVA so they know? Can y'all do that for me? Y'all know I normally don't ask, but can y'all do that? Because we be needing people to know. I need to put that up that we got Tell Not Place too, so folks automatically know where to come find us. And I normally do not ask y'all to share the live, but I'm gonna ask y'all just in case it's people that know when y'all own, they own, whatever, so they know. I need to put that up. I'm bad about all of that. But at least we got up to 1,000 over here, so folks know where to come get us. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But they'll see that video. I guess I should have told them how. I don't be wanting to. It'd be a lie. Let me do it. Let me see. Oh, there we go. It's good. Mm-hmm. Folks is crazy. They need help. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You really interrupt my class and then you get chopped in your throat and you mad. Well, don't come over here. You can swipe instead of saying offensive things. What the heck? Now, why is this live ended? I don't know what the heck is going on over here. They gonna be okay. I know it's weird. Who knows? They will be okay. It's not. It's okay. It's back, y'all. It's all right. It's back. It's gonna be okay. He working hard. You know it. Hmm. They do it all the time, Auntie. You already know. It's back open, y'all. They'll be okay. They mad. Folks is upset. Hmm. They'll be okay. Folks be mad. Don't come over here messing with me. I don't mess with nobody. I don't go on nobody's page saying talking crazy. No, you're not gonna see CERCA talking crazy under nobody's page. Nobody's. You hear me? None. Absolutely. He probably did, but I wouldn't give a damn. And if you over here watching my page, you it's sad for you. I told y'all people be miserable. They be miserable. They be upset. No. We back over here, y'all. They gonna learn to not come for me. Go on over there and play with the people that like to play. Hmm. It was probably the Jordan comment that sent him over the edge. That's what I'm thinking. Because his mama probably just bought him a new pair of Jordans for Christmas. Or he's a father that pay more attention to his son's footwork instead of his character. One of the two. It hit home either way. Or hit the whole collar and report your page. Don't play with my kids. Don't play with my kids. That's one thing you're not going to do ever. It's not ever going to be okay. You keep them out your mouth. You hear? You keep them out your mouth. Don't do that. Mhm. Anyway, I don't know if she's in here or not because we're not on our regular one, Tendra. I don't know who in here and who ain't. If I see her, I definitely will. Yeah, we ain't telling our girl because somebody came in here and called my son an ugly name, and I ain't saying nothing wrong, but you don't get to speak on my baby and you don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna say that's ugly, but you know what I'm saying. You don't know my son and say nothing about him. Just like I don't know your mama, but since we talking, let's go on and put everything out on the table. You had no problem speaking on my baby, so I have no problem speaking on your mama, cause I'm his mama, just like she yours. So watch your mouth. And I'm not saying you do what you do, but what you're not gonna do is come for my baby and think I'm not gonna chop you in your throat. If they come for any of y'all in here, I go off. Leave me alone. They come in here talking about, oh, people is this, they sexual orientation. Do I not chop them in the throat and behind our family members too? What they do in their bedroom ain't none of your business, so you shouldn't speak on it. Unless you fronting and faking like you don't do it, and then, well, that's a different thing. You're a hypocrite, so we got to call you out on that. But over here, no, it's not. Auntie, we on here right now. Auntie, we on here right now. We in our place. The heck? Now, yeah, they is playing. What now? They playing now. They playing. They playing. Probably because we ain't went live on here that much. Y'all think it's because we ain't went live on here that much? I think it's because we haven't went live on here that much. Is they trying to? Maybe I need to do a video or something. They playing. It's not blocking. They just keep cutting it out. But I'm thinking maybe because we never go live over here. Like I don't have really no videos, so they probably trying to figure out why is we going live and we don't have no videos. They keep just because it's like they put me on a time limit or something. Probably because we don't have that many videos over here. It's probably because we don't have that many videos. It's back on. Mm. I'm thinking it's just because we don't have a lot of videos over here. I need to start posting over here, but I couldn't even remember the dang account to get in. Yeah. I'm thinking it's just because we don't have a lot of videos on here. Because, they want you to have so much engagement, and YouTube don't be loyal either. They be playing too. And then y'all got to think about not even that. The numbers is hitting, so they kicking us out. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, and these people probably trying to find us right now because you got to realize if people was looking for us and they just went to my page, then they're going straight to chat. They know. They know what's going on. You said I'm getting dizzy going from page to page, huh? That part. They gonna be okay. It might be because I'm logged into more. Hold on, let me see. Maybe I'm logged into too many devices. Okay, no, so there's that. Oh, that could be. We'll just see with this. I'm not worried about it. Y'all already know we always got YouTube and we got Instagram. They think they be stopping. And we got a whole website we can go live on. Folks is crazy. They don't know that we don't put all our eggs in one basket. We can go live on our website, we can go live on Instagram, and we can go live on YouTube. TikTok is not our only thing. It's not. So we gonna get it out one way or another. You don't need it. And we got a dang what's the other a podcast that I just ain't had time to do, but we got that too. Learning so much from this class, and here come the ops. Oh yeah, they be in here. We used to get. Listen, it used to be like every other couple days. That's why we end up getting the website so we can go live over there, and we got our Instagram. Not as much as TikTok. You right. Yes, you remember, Kay? We used to be getting. It used to be crazy. Folks be angry, and this is the thing. I don't care about pleasing everybody. Everybody's talking about being politically correct, and most times them be the rudest people on the damn planet. The people that want you to respect all of this extra stuff, they don't respect nobody, and they be rude and don't want to acknowledge you for whatever you got going on, but they expect you to respect them. Don't nobody got time for that. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. And that's that. Period. This internet then got folks too comfortable with saying stuff that they not supposed to say, thinking that ain't nobody. Because a lot of people won't say stuff because they want people to like them. I already know people don't like me. I don't care. And I'm going to say this until the cows come home. Yeah, they keep doing this. That's weird. Go live for 60 minutes. What is they doing? Now, this is weird now. Because it ain't even no block or nothing. I'm telling you, they got me on some kind of time limit thing. That's weird. Okay. So, y'all, it's not actually even, it's TikTok. And it's because this page doesn't have as many views and all of that stuff. So it's going to keep on doing this. I guess you got to get your live views up or something. Because they want you to, so this the new, so yeah, so Mari, you always got to say something. Yes, we going to get the app. Just give me a minute. Darn it. You have to have a certain amount of time, yeah. So they gonna do this, I guess, until we get our weight up over here. So y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm just about to take all our videos from the other website and post them over here, so that we can get whatever the, what do you call it, the interaction or whatever that we need. So that, because this can't be a thing. Yeah, this cannot be a thing. Yeah, I think you get, what is that, 5 minutes? They're doing that every 5 minutes. That's stupid. And we got time for that. I'm about to post some of these videos from our other thing over here. I got plenty of stuff. Go on YouTube and post a whole bunch of it. I think you have to have a certain amount of interaction to stay live for a certain. I mean, because you got to think we didn't have CERCA TROVA for 2 years, and this been here, but we ain't posted nothing. But we got enough followers to go live, but I don't have any content over here. I ain't did nothing. So with that, I will just start to put stuff over there. Over here. Yeah. They don't know we already had our classes today. Folks is crazy. I'm trying to tell you, it's miserable people in this planet, and this is why I don't deal with miserable folks. I stay in my own lane, and I just be trying to deal with the people that's, because if you want to be mad and angry or say some stuff and don't think you're gonna get chopped in your throat, then why are you talking to people? You shouldn't even type or comment or nothing. So I can download February 1st. You know what, Petty? You said you don't never want me to get no sleep. You said I don't already have enough work trying to figure out the deal. You see, I couldn't even remember the damn passwords at that place. I just had to go in there and put a request in to get some money back from into it, because they've been hitting my account for something I don't even use. And then these niggas was telling me I needed a code. I'm like, goodness, girl, listen here. It ain't another code I can remember. A password. It's passwords. Listen. Yes, girl, they probably gonna kick us out in a minute because we ain't got enough engagement over here. Yes, he don't want to get in the chair. They gonna be all right. If they kick y'all out again, I'm about to go anyway because I told y'all we was already done. I was about to go play my game. Folks is weird. Just do me a favor. And if you guys can put out the word that we on Tatna Place, and I think it's till the 9th unless they overturn it. I'm not really worried about it because we can go live on Instagram or whatever. So there's that. But good thing y'all came over and followed Tatna Place. Look at when you listen. See how you can find me? All you have to do is listen. That's it. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you. Somebody said, we got Tatna Place. I forgot all about it. I ain't even going to lie. I ain't even going to lie. I forgot all about it. I love my little camera because I be seeing who go and who come and who I be needing to see that in my life. I'm probably about to go play my video game anyway. We had 2 really good classes, I think, today. Don't y'all think? Y'all think we had 2? You know what? Ain't nobody fooling with you, Mari. We had 2 really good classes today. So I'm gonna go play my video game. I said I want to paint. I sketched out something. I'm snatching your man. I'm done with y'all. I sketched out something I was gonna paint on Christmas and I didn't get to do it, so I'm probably gonna do that too. Turn my music on And chill, because folks be mad. I be hitting folks in the head a lot. So, this hammer get real heavy. You get to getting hit with it 4 or 5 times. And I do have a double-edged sword over here. And it's pretty sharp. The Bible said the Holy Ghost, it cut between the marrow, in between the bone and the ligaments and the tendons and stuff. Gotta have a sharp scalpel to do that. And some of the stuff I say, it cut folks deep. It cut a real deep, Shrek. It do. You heard me. But guess what? I ain't about to quit. I'm gonna keep busting heads to the white meat every day. Every single day. So they can renew their minds. So they can renew their mind. You hear me? Nobody got time. Look at they done did it again. They gonna be all right. Go live for 50 minutes. So is I'm having to. I don't know what's going on with this TikTok. I think you gotta post a certain amount of things. Is this the updated version? I think you gotta have enough posts and stuff, y'all. They playing. I'm about to go. You get to get hit with it 4 or 5 times. I don't got no hashtags or nothing. I love y'all. I'm about to I think we gotta post a certain amount in here. You get to get hit with it 4 or 5 times. Lord, I should have been posting stuff. And I do have a double-edged sword over here. And it's pretty sharp. The Bible said the Holy Ghost. Real heavy, you get to get hit with it 4 or 5 times. It's just gonna keep saying that, ain't it? And I do have a double-edged sword. Dang! And it's WOI. Oh, okay. I was going to say, is this our challenges? Ain't no way. In between the bone and the ligaments and the tendons and stuff. What? Gotta have a sharp scalpel to do that. All right, let's see how this works. Some of the stuff real heavy, you get to get hit. Oh, they playing. I don't know. We about to see how this works. I love y'all. I'll get back in a little bit. I don't know if I'll be up. I'll get back on and just go to Town on Place. You hear me? But guess what? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? I gotta put some videos over here. I'm thinking they want like some interaction or something for us to go live for a long time. I love y'all. See y'all later.